Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor. And this continues to be the space for hidden seekers who are looking to get unstuck and step into their purpose. What if I told you that the reason you are stuck, it is not your fault and it is not your choice? Today, I'm going to cover misalignment and what that means for your stuckness. And so if you are looking to get unstuck and step into the spiritual warriorship that you were made to, this video is for you. So how does misalignment keep us stuck? As I'm sure you know, there has been a recent few weeks of challenging energy. We have been in a squeeze of all sorts, whether it's the diamond that creates pressures or the heat that sharpens knives or the twisting of a sponge that wrings out everything that is no longer serving you. We are in the thick of it, or we have been, and we are coming out on the other side. And so I want to give you a bit of my story to help you understand how this is serving us and how misalignment keeps us stuck. So many of us were born with a purpose. As we know, I always say you're perfectly imperfect for your purpose. There's not a single thing about you that is bad, wrong, or broken. But the crazy thing is we're not given the roadmap. We're not given the instructions. We got to figure it out on our own. And then we're dealing with the conditioning and programming of the world today that starts at a very early age that sends you this subtle and subconscious message that you are not enough. And so what does that do? That buries our purpose. It buries our identity. It buries our authenticity, and it piles on a whole bunch more trauma, if you will. We live in physical bodies, and our physical body becomes sensitized to those messages and those external triggers that might say, you shouldn't go there. You shouldn't do that. It acts as a glass ceiling that keeps us from stepping into something that we might desire with our heart or know how to do with our intelligent brain, but we can't get our nervous system and our body aligned to drive heart, mind, body, and soul in one direction. So what do we do? What do? We do what everyone else tells us we should do. We ask for everyone else's opinions. We look to the facial expression for validation or confirmation. We give our power away by letting everyone else know that their opinion matters more than my heart's desire. And so what do we do? What do we do? We start doing what they tell us we should do. Maybe you go to college, you get married, you graduate college and get a good job. You settle into that corporate seat, maybe not for 50 years anymore, but maybe for 3 to 5 to 10 years at a time at one position. And maybe after that first year, you're kind of getting over the honeymoon phase and questioning, do I really want to be doing this anymore? I don't really like it. It's not quite what I thought it would be. And by year 3, silently, you have decided you hate it. And it is sucking the life out of you. And every Sunday evening, you have that gut-wrenching, sinking feeling in your stomach when you realize you have to go back to that soul-sucking job on Monday. But what would everyone else think? What would everyone else say? I can't just quit my job. Everything will fall apart, won't it? My world will crumble, surely. So we keep doing what they tell us we should do. And therein lies the misalignment. You are misaligned to your purpose. You are misaligned to your original design. You are misaligned to what Source has for you and your life. And in your masculine, hypervigilant gripping of the steering wheel of life, keeping everything under control, being a perfectionist and making sure that everything's done just right so you don't get in trouble, you definitely don't want to be a bad girl or a bad boy. In that resistance, you are a masculine blocking energy that keeps out what your source creator has designed for your life. You are misaligned to your purpose. So maybe, like me, you do quit. Maybe you quit the corporate world. You say, I'm done with it. I'm done with the 9 to 5. I'm exiting the debt slavery system. I'm doing my own thing. I'm going to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to have my own business. I'm going to live my own life the way I want to do. When I want to meditate, I meditate. And when I want to rest, I rest. And when I need to go for a walk, I go for a walk. And it's awesome and amazing for a first couple of months. And then unemployment runs out, or severance pay runs out, or savings runs out, and you've been charging on credit cards for a little while and things are getting tighter and you're feeling the squeeze. So then you start doing things you didn't want to do. Maybe like me, you started with YouTube. I love making YouTube videos. It's my favorite thing to do. But maybe you picked up coaching because you have to make money. You have to pitch your services. You have to learn sales and marketing. You have to have launches, and you have to have masterminds and master classes and the world's oyster of offerings. And then before you realize it, you're doing all the things you think you should do, or all the things you think you need to do from a place of fear, instead of aligning to your original design, following your heart's desire, following the joy compass that was gifted to you to point you towards your purpose. As Amanda Frances says, it is safe to trust the desires of your heart. It is safe to trust the guidance of the desires of your heart. But again, we end up stuck because we're doing what they say we should do. We're doing what we think we need to do. We're doing the thing that we think is going to keep us from the thing we fear. We are making decisions from fear. And so misalignment is part of what keeps you stuck. And I've been digging very deep into this myself personally, this recent squeeze that is helping us wring out that sponge of life to get rid of all of the things that no longer serve us. What it's done is it's causing us to whittle away at all of the things that no longer matter. Really get clear on the priorities. What is most important to you? Do you love the coaching? Do you love the free sessions? Do you love YouTube more? What about the community and the podcast and the mastermind and the certification? What about the 9 other things that you're trying to do while also trying to do this thing that you love? When you have 9 priorities, nothing is a priority. And so what does that mean? You will not be successful. You are a diffused light bulb instead of a powerful laser. When you try to do all of these other things that they say you should, or you think you need to do, or the things that you think you have to do to survive because it comes from a place of fear. Yes, the fear is scary as all get out. I can't swear. But it's never real. Fear, false evidence appearing real. Money shows up out of the freaking thinnest air. Random checks in the mail. Always at the last second, right when you need it. You always have every single thing you need every single time. But yes, life will test you and it will push you right up against that hard edge. You will walk the fine line of the cliff, but you won't fall. So long as you choose to realign, find your alignment, find your joy compass, find your bliss, and dedicate fully 1000% highest priority commitment to the thing that you know is right for you. And go all in. It's time to let go of some of those other priorities that shouldn't be priorities. It's time to sift through the sand of your life to find your gold, your purpose, what lights you up, the thing you dreamed of as a little girl or boy, what turns your soul on fire. So my personal story is I have done the sifting. YouTube was always my first love. And I must apologize to my channel, to my community, to the entity that is the Vibe Mentor consciousness, energy. You are my first love. And too many other things have gotten in the way of that. You've been pushed down the totem pole of priority. But I am clear now. This is where my heart lies. And while it's going to be difficult to shed some other things, I am committed to that process. It will not be an overnight thing, but in time, other things will fall away. And the beauty is you're going to be seeing a whole lot more of a new side of me. That trauma and the nervous system and reconditioning and the programming of the subconscious, your purpose, your mission, lighting the fire under the hidden seeker's butt. Your purpose is my purpose. This channel is the medium to bringing you out of the place that keeps you stuck. And so when you can't get your child to eat broccoli, you put it in some ice cream. And that's what we're going to do with this channel. So there may be a little bit of a lag time. I'm working on the transition, but I'm going to be ramping up editing on my own. No more outsourcing. I'm sure you've noticed if you followed me for a while, there's been lots of different themes or styles of editing. We've played quite a bit. We tried to make some things work, and there's a reason they didn't work out. So I'm going to be editing. Not just a couple of pictures and B-roll here and there. We're going to make it fun. One of my challenges in life is being a Capricorn rising and an Aries moon is I'm very serious and I'm very regimented and I'm very disciplined and I'm also very impetuous and want it to go fast and want to get it done. And what's being lost in that is the ability to reach farther and to deliver a message that has the potential to be heavy and hard, but we're going to do it in a fun way. And so you're going to see some talking head videos just like this one, me sitting in a chair, but know that in between, I am working on something that is going to entertain and excite you while educating you. So I look forward to the future edutainment of this channel and showing you the new side of the Vibe Mentor brand. Give me some time, be patient with me. This is a learning curve, but we're going to have fun doing it. And for the first time in a long time, if maybe even ever, I'm going to enjoy the journey. And I hope you do too. I am here for you. I'm not going away. I am going to keep at least one free session a day because I think it's really important to be accessible. I am here for you. And your purpose is my purpose. You are my mission. So I don't foresee that going away anytime soon. So if you need help, check out the links below. Otherwise, I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video, whenever that may be. If you are not already subscribed, probably want to subscribe because I can't commit to a consistent schedule going forward just yet, but I am definitely not going away. I'm working on something super fun, awesome, and amazing and special just for you, my friend. I love you guys. We'll see you soon.